You. Yes, you. The one hearing these words right now. What if I told you that the most powerful laboratory in existence isn't hidden in some secret mountain bunker or sealed away in a high-security vault, but is sitting quietly right now behind your eyes? This isn't just a metaphor. It's an invitation to an experiment. The greatest one you ever conduct. What if you could perform this experiment on your own mind? No lab coat required. No beakers, no complex equipment. Just your awareness and one single, powerful question that has the potential to rewrite your entire reality from the inside out. The question is this: what happens if I consciously choose a different story? So let's set the stage. Find a quiet place, or if that's not possible, find a quiet moment where the noise of the world isn't louder than the voice of your own thoughts. Take a breath. Now, think of a belief that limits you. It's that quiet, persistent sentence that lives in the shadows behind your goals. Maybe it whispers, "I'm not good enough," or perhaps it sighs, "It's too late for me," or maybe it declares, "People like me just don't get that kind of life." Whatever it is, identify it. Bring it into the light. That belief, that limiting thought, is your hypothesis. For years, maybe your whole life, you've accepted it as an undeniable truth, a law of your universe. But you're a scientist now. And a scientist doesn't accept a hypothesis without testing it. You're going to put that belief under the microscope. From this moment on, you enter observation mode. Watch your thoughts like a scientist studying a fascinating phenomenon. When that old familiar fear or doubt appears, don't fight it. Don't try to drown it out or run from it. Just observe. Notice how your body tightens. Notice the wave of emotion that rises. Just watch. Because here's the fundamental truth you're about to discover. You are not the thought. You are the one watching it. This separation is your first taste of freedom. Now, let's rewrite the code. Take that limiting belief and write its exact opposite. If your inner critic says, "I can't do this," your new hypothesis is, "I am capable and I'm about to prove it." If the old story is, "I'm not worthy of love," the new one is, "I am inherently worthy of love and connection." You're not pretending. You're not engaging in wishful thinking. You are actively experimenting with a new premise. Test this new hypothesis for just 7 days. That's your trial period. Watch with curiosity to see how your world begins to respond to this new input. Each time you consciously notice the old thought and replace it with the new one, you are firing and wiring a new neural pathway in your brain. You are, quite literally, changing its physical structure. Neuroscientists call this neuroplasticity. Mystics and spiritual teachers have called it awakening for thousands of years. It doesn't matter what label you put on it, it is transformation from the inside out. You are consciously reprogramming the operating system of your mind. But don't stop at just thinking the new thought. This is crucial. You have to feel it. Embody it. Imagine the version of you who already lives this new reality. How would they stand? How would they speak? How would they breathe? Now do that right now. Stand a little taller. Let your shoulders relax. Take a deep, confident breath. In this moment, you've just shifted your entire state of being. You've gone from thinking a thought to becoming the energy of that thought. Be prepared, though. The old thoughts will fight back. They are deeply ingrained habits, and they won't go down without a struggle. They'll whisper, "See, it's not working." Nothing changed. When you hear that, smile. That resistance is proof that the rewiring has begun. The old system is noticing the change and trying to pull you back to default setting. You don't need to argue with old code, you just calmly and consistently overwrite it with the new program. Remember, this kind of profound change doesn't usually arrive like a bolt of lightning. It creeps in quietly, subtly. One day you'll notice that the old fear feels a little smaller, a little more distant. The next week, taking a small action in the direction of your goal feels just a tiny bit easier. And soon, you'll start seeing doors and opportunities where you once only saw solid, insurmountable walls. That's the mind shift taking tangible form in your life. And then, in a quiet moment of reflection, it will hit you. The grand discovery of this entire experiment: you are not your thoughts. You are the observer. The quiet, silent witness. The scientist of your own soul. You are the consciousness that is aware of the thoughts passing through. Every single time you notice a thought, instead of blindly reacting to it, you take back authorship of your story. You move from being a character tossed around by the plot to being the writer holding the pen. So let's recap the process. It's simple, but profoundly powerful. Observe the thought. Question the thought. Replace the thought. And finally, feel the new one. Then repeat. Most people live their entire lives in a state of automatic reaction to their internal programming. You're learning to respond the conscious, deliberate kind of response that creates worlds. If your reality is built from the thoughts you believe, just imagine. What new world might appear when you start believing on purpose? The laboratory is open. The experiment begins the very moment you decide to wake up. Though, as you know, the black screen experiment has already begun. Thank you so much for joining this experiment with me. If this resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more journeys into the power of your own mind. I'd love to hear about the new hypothesis you're testing in the comments below. Until next time, stay focused. Trick.